go, Sean! Don't let him out! Don't let him out! Go, go! Go, go, go! Go, 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 go!
Good morning, Hawks, and welcome to the weekly news. There are going to be a few announcements mixed in throughout this video, so whenever you see a slide that looks like this, prepare for an announcement.
Good job to Mr. McDermott's class for being the best badminton team in the school. 6th grade, it was Miss Spicer. 8th grade was Mr. Lineweber. Let's give a big shout out to the badminton team.
Are you ready for the next advisory competition? Do you want to show Spicer, McDermott, and Lineweber's advisories who the best advisory really is? The next competition is going to be a 5-leg relay race. There will be a video guide explaining each leg of the relay coming soon.
Many people at WeekLEE have traveled around, but have you ever wondered which one's their favorite place to visit? Let's go find out. What's your name?
I'm Mr. Kendall.
What do you do around the school?
So for me around the school, I do a lot of things. I coach around the school. I do campus monitoring around the school. I help out our teachers. I help out our administrators. Also the people that work in the cafeteria and our lovely custodians.
What's your favorite place to visit and why?
My favorite place to visit, I'm gonna say Jamaica.
Why?
Why? Jamaica was a whole vibe. We had a great time in Jamaica. There's a lot of things out there that are culturally, and I love some of the food that they have out there. Some of the excursions, the attractions. It's a great place to visit. Montego Bay, Jamaica, is a great place to visit.
What's your favorite memory you made there?
My favorite memory I made there. My favorite memory was I met a lot of people that are very successful in the world. They come from all over the world to go to certain places to have a great time.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
What's your name?
Perpetual.
What grade are you in?
6th grade.
What's your favorite place to visit and why?
Seattle, because that's where all my cousins live.
What's your favorite memory you made there?
During winter break, I was there and we had fun.
Okay, thank you. What's your name?
Minna,
What grade are you in?
7th grade,
What's your favorite place to visit and why?
Africa, because I've been there for like 2 years and it's really fun there.
What's your favorite memory you made there?
Well, when traveling to like different kind of places in Africa with my family.
Okay, thank you. What's your name?
Ms. Weber.
What do you teach?
I am the librarian.
What's your favorite place to visit and why?
Oh, that is such a hard question. I love traveling, but the place that I've been to a few times that I would go back to immediately is England. I like little small towns in England and all the tea they drink.
What's your favorite memory you made there?
You guys gotta prep me with these questions. I can't come up with something. Probably just walking. They have tons of walking paths all over, and so you just can walk like crazy.
Okay, thank you. What's your name?
Mr. Mike,
Like what kind of staff level are you?
campus monitor.
What's your favorite place to visit and why?
My favorite place to visit. I've been a lot of places. I would say Mexico City is probably the top one.
And why?
It was fun, it was live, the food was good, the people were nice. It was a lot to do there.
What's your favorite memory you made there?
Well, I didn't get on this, but my wife did. The hot air balloon. It was scary watching her take off in the hot air balloon. I wasn't gonna get in it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
What's your name?
My name is Miss B.
What grade do you teach?
I teach 8th grade.
What's your favorite place to visit and why?
My favorite place to visit is probably the Bronx in New York, where I'm from, or the village in the Dominican Republic, where I'm from.
What's your favorite? Oh, why?
Why? Because it's home. Like, there's no place like home. That's true.
What's your favorite memory you made there?
My favorite memory, my friends playing handball on the side of the building and stuff, and just, you know, the vibes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm here with
Coach, Mr. Everything, Kendall.
how do you feel about boys basketball season this year?
Boys basketball season, how do I feel? Right now, our season is going pretty well. We are 6-2. We won 6 games and with 2 losses, and I'm very, very pleased with that. Could we have won those 2 games? Yes, but you know, our team is still trying to develop skills, still trying to develop, you know, communication. They're still trying to do a lot of things that I'm needing them to do. So therefore, 6-2, I'm very, very pleased with that. Also, we have 3 games left. So with those 3 games that we have left, I'm looking forward to winning those games, to closing out our season at a high 10-2.
How do you think the season's gonna end this school year?
How do I think it's going to end? I'm hoping for it to end on a high level. I'm hoping that these guys gain some skills, gain some type of maturity as, you know, of knowing of the sport.
Let's go. If you see he's going to shoot, attack the basket. Get ready. Go, get in the cross. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. Go.
Black History Month celebrates and appreciates African Americans while acknowledging the past and present struggles. African Americans face much hate due to the color of their skin and still do to this day. There are many wonderful things about Black history and Black culture that should be appreciated and recognized. Black History Month is the time to celebrate both people and culture.
Hi, who am I here with?
You're here with Alex.
What's your favorite thing about your culture?
My favorite thing about my culture is, I'll say probably Thanksgiving. I love the food on Thanksgiving.
Hi, who am I here with? Lola. What's your favorite thing about your culture, and what's one thing people should know about your culture?
My favorite thing about my culture is like the classy music, and then something that they should know about my culture is like the dances.
Here with David. Hello. What's one of your favorite things about your culture? I like the food. What's one thing people should know about your culture?
People should know that we pray every day.
Are you here too?
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name? What's your favorite thing about your culture?
The food.
And what's something more people should know about your culture?
Just like the food is great, you know, like the chicken, the rice, you know, like it's perfect.
Hi, and what's your name? Minna. What's one thing you like about your culture? The food. And what's something more people should know about your culture? That we're kind. Okay, thank you.
What's your name?
Mr. Kendall.
What's your favorite thing about your culture, and what's one thing people should know?
One thing about my culture, what's my favorite thing about my culture? My favorite thing about my culture, I would say the food, soul food. We, you know, us as African Americans have a very distinct culture when it comes to, you know, some fried chicken.
Okay, what's one thing you think?
One thing I feel people should know about our culture is there's a lot of African Americans that have put out a lot of product and a lot of things that we use on a regular basis, from the modern times up until these times. So one thing you should know that some things that you use, some things that you play with, African Americans more than likely have invented.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We have a whole school assembly next Friday. We will be on an AM assembly schedule. Band and orchestra will be performing. There will be some shout outs for students who made honor roll, a staff and student basketball game, and more.
What's up, guys? Candygrams are back. This year it's going to be pixie sticks instead of, pixie sticks instead of lollipops. It's 25 cents for the small ones that look like this. They're really tiny. And for the super big ones, it's $1. You can buy your Candygrams in the cafeteria. Come in during lunch.
Hi Hogs, this is some information about the upcoming events. Have you seen some advisory competitions leaderboard in the TV hallways? Do you mean like the badminton ones? No, that's only one of the competitions. Okay. Wednesday, February 11th is Arts Night and Spirit Day. What is Arts Night? Arts Night is where orchestra and band perform, like give a little performance to the audience, and also Miss Presto and Miss Prado display the students' arts around the hallways, and it's after school at 6:30, and you can come with your parents and come and see your friends' arts.
One of the things that your advisor can earn points for is participating in Spirit Day.
The most popular Spirit Day suggestion in the school was student versus teacher swap day.
On Wednesday, February 11th, just like a teacher, to show your school spirit and bring some excitement to the school day.
Be aware though, there might be some teachers dressed like us students. Yeah guys, bye!
Are you ever bored during your free time and have nothing to do? Well, you should try out for the yearbook cover contest. For this contest, you can draw digitally or on a worksheet provided in advisory. If you don't know where to upload digital images, go on the HBLE website, hbleehawks.com, and turn it in before the deadline, which is February 17th. Teachers and students will pick the top 3 ones that they like. Third place gets a $10 Dutch Bros gift card, second place gets a $20 Dutch Bros gift card and back cover design, and first place gets a $30 gift card and front cover design. All winners also get a free yearbook to keep. Don't lose your paper, or you have to get a new one and redo it again. Turn it into an advisory teacher or the main office. Help us make an awesome yearbook cover.
The Talon drawing will be delayed to the next episode due to a shortage of Talons. We'll have more in stock soon, so keep showing Hawk pride and earn those Talons. Also, bad news for the blooper lovers. Nothing all that funny or entertaining has happened in the last little while, so no bloopers. Have a great day.